doubling your online store sales by increasing your average order value. In this video, I'm going to explain what is average order value, what it means to you as an online store owner, and 8 different ways of increasing your average order value so you can double your sales for your store. Hi, I'm Clarice Lin, the ROI doctor who helps small businesses and online stores to double your store traffic and sales by getting on Google and YouTube page 1. As an online store owner, you want your store to become more and more profitable over time. As such, most of you must be thinking of how you can increase your store traffic using various methods, whether it is through free methods like getting your products on Google Shopping, free listings, or running Google ads, or running social media ads. If you want to learn of how to get more traffic from Google, you can check out my other video right here where I explain how you can set up your store to get more traffic from Google Shopping free listings. And if you have some budget and you are thinking if you want to drive more traffic using Google or Facebook ads, you can also check out my other video right here, link in the top right hand corner of the screen, where I talk about Google ads versus Facebook ads and the pros and cons. As you're driving more and more traffic, you're hoping all of this increase in traffic is going to result in the equivalent increase in sales. However, there is also another 2 methods that are less mentioned compared to driving more traffic for your store that could also increase your store's revenue. The 2 methods are getting your existing customers to return to your store over different periods of time so they spend more on your store. The other method is to increase your average order value. And what does it mean by average order value? Average order value is equivalent to your total revenue of your store divided by the total number of orders that you get. In this case, what you're getting is each time someone comes to your store, each of them will be spending maybe 10% or 20% more. So that means overall, even if you're not getting a huge double or triple amount of traffic to your store, you are getting a higher quality of customers, people who are willing to spend more in each order. By doing that, you can also easily increase your store sales over time without needing to double or triple your store traffic. And here are 8 different ways that you can implement for your store to increase the average order value. You might not need to implement all of these methods. What I'm doing over here is to explain the 8 different ways that you can do that, and you can pick and choose which one you feel is more relevant for your store, relevant for your industry, and relevant for the type of customers you are selling to. Number 1, setting up a customer loyalty program. Setting up a customer loyalty program sometimes can be a little bit complicated. There is some kind of logistics or mathematical formula you want to think of to make sure that you are getting customers to be committed to your store and they are getting enough points such that you are still earning money and you are also incentivizing them to be buying more and more from you each time round. So a customer loyalty program could be in the form of if they refer a customer to you, they also get some percentage off for their next purchase. Or they could be earning some bonus points that will contribute to their next purchase. So this will incentivize them to help promote your store products as well, provided, of course, that your products are of high quality and they want to recommend them to their friends. Having a customer loyalty program is also another way to foster a more long-lasting relationship with the same customer. And this also means that you can increase the same customer retention over time, so you don't have to keep trying to get new customers to your store. It's easier to get the same customer to spend with you after having been satisfied with their purchases rather than getting a completely new customer like a stranger to your store who have never bought any of the products before and they are not quite sure what to be looking out for and what to expect. Method number 2. Offering free shipping or reduced shipping costs. For different times of the year, or if there's a special occasion, let's say there's Christmas or Black Friday, what you can do is by offering free shipping, you're incentivizing them to be buying in bulk different products that they need because they don't have to pay for the shipping costs. Of course, you don't want to be offering free shipping if you are suffering a loss for your store, so don't try to implement this without working out your math to see if it will be profitable for your store in the long run. Let's say if you're selling $5 products and it costs $5 to send it to them, you're not going to make any profits for these customers, then you're likely going to end up in experiencing loss for your store over time. Also, by reducing the shipping costs, you're going to incentivize and motivate customers to decide to want to buy, knowing that they are going to be able to get more bang for their buck. Method number 3, you can set up an exit intent pop-up. So if shoppers who comes to your store, if they click on certain elements on your page, or if they scroll past maybe 50% or 80% of the page, you can have an exit pop-up coming up. You can incentivize them by maybe offering a 20% discount, or you could also incentivize them with a free gift, something that you know that will be very interesting for them if they buy over a certain amount. In this case, then they will more likely be willing to spend a certain amount to actually buy from the store because they are getting a free gift that they are very interested in. Method number 4, offering a limited time offer. Maybe you could have a clock that's counting down, telling them that you have a special discount that lasts until midnight, or if you can capture their email address, you can also send them limited time offers, so they'll be more incentivized and encouraged to buy certain items that they actually need, and pushing them to make a purchase decision. Method number 5, bundling the products. Let's say if you have a cosmetics store and you know that someone who's buying a mascara could also be interested in a lipstick or a blusher. If you're bundling those products together, it will likely lead to more sales because you're bundling together products that a customer would also need at the same time. So if you are making a very attractive proposition for your customers, then this could also help the customers to want to spend more in that point in time. Method number 6, offering upsells. Offering a bigger product or more expensive product of what they are buying. So for example, if someone is buying like a mini lipstick, you could offer a discount for maybe a bigger lipstick that they can use if they are using it at home. Or if they are buying like a bottle of moisturizer as a travel kit, you could also offer them a larger bottle of the same moisturizer at a more affordable rate. In this case, customers might be encouraged to buy the larger bottle because they find that it is value for money and is something that they need. Method number 7, offering cross-sell. What you're trying to do here is to actually offer complementary products that you know that the customer might need. Let's say if you're selling fishing rods, a cross-sell would be selling fishing hooks that is suitable for their fishing rods, or it could be something like maybe a mosquito spray because you know that people who are going fishing, sometimes they could be going to areas where there are many insects, so offering like a supplementary product like an insect spray could be something that they need. In this case, you're offering supplementary products that you know that your group of customers would also need at the same time when they are buying that product. If you implement cross-sell correctly, customers are more likely to be buying the additional product that you are promoting. Okay, method number 8. Increasing more customer reviews for each of your products. By having more useful, more detailed customer reviews, you are increasing the trust and confidence for your customers. What you want to do in your reviews is just not to give like 5-star reviews. You want to get your existing customers to be offering more detail, like why they found the product useful, why if they would recommend to other people, which specific feature or characteristics of the product they found that was really value for money and they will buy it again, or they will want their friends to buy. In each of the reviews that you're collecting for your store, you want to go into the real specific, so future customers will come to your store, see those reviews, and they will be more likely to buy from your store or even making a larger purchase from your store, because most new customers coming to your store, they usually wouldn't want to spend a huge amount of money, especially if it's for their first purchase and they don't really know anybody who's buying from your store. By having customer reviews, detailed customer reviews, real life experiences from real people, customers, they know that they can trust your store. They are likely to want to buy not just one item or maybe a higher value item because they know that they can trust you. Increasing the average order value for your store is a great way to double your store sales without needing to invest more money into driving more traffic. If you're keen to drive more traffic to your store, you would definitely be interested in my Shopify marketing guide, link in the description and pinned comments, where I explore the pros and cons of each different method, whether it is free or paid ways to drive more traffic to your store. Download the guide and evaluate your options to make the best decisions for your store. And if you have a budget and need more one-on-one help to drive more traffic for your store, you can learn how you can work with me to double your store traffic and sales by contacting me below, link in the description and pinned comment. I help store owners to tailor a very customized strategy so they'll be able to scale and grow their store quickly over a shorter period of time. And if you found this video useful, remember to give it a like, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos on how to double your store traffic and sales by getting on Google and YouTube page 1. I'm Clarice Lin, the RI Doctor, signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.